Question 19. What is the volume of a cuboid that is 30 centimeters by 1 meter by 1 meter? Now, what you've got to remember here is that volume of any cuboid is length times width times height. It doesn't matter which order you do those in, so we haven't got to worry about assigning a particular number to the length. It could be any one of the three measurements. So let's just go 30 centimeters by 1 meter by 1 meter. What does matter is that the units are all the same. So one of them's in centimeters and the other one is in meters. So there are two options here. You can either turn everything into meters or turn everything into centimeters. That will give you one answer in meters cubed, and that will give you another answer in centimeters cubed that will be equivalent. So we're actually going to do both. So if we turn them all into centimeters, that would leave us with 30 centimeters. That one's already 30 centimeters times 100 times 100 centimeters. So if we cover up the zeros, that would be 3 times 1 times 1. Well, 3 times 1 times 1 is 3. And then there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros to put on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. And that is 300,000 centimeters cubed. However, if you were to do it in meters, then you would basically say that it's 30 centimeters is 0.3 meters times by 1 meter times by 1 meter. Well, 0.3 times 1 would be 0.3, and times by 1 again would be still 0.3. So you would call that 0.3 meters cubed. Now, although there seems a huge difference between these, 0.3 meters cubed and 300,000 centimeters cubed are actually equivalent. Because what you've got to remember is that there's actually 1 million centimeters cubed in 1 meter cubed, for the following reason. If you imagine a cube, which I'm quickly sketching, that is 1 by 1 by 1 meter, that's 1 meter cubed. But in terms of centimeters, it would be 100 by 100 by 100, and 100 times 100 times 100 is 1 million centimeters cubed. So if 1 meter cubed is 1 million centimeters cubed, 0.5 meters cubed would be 500,000 centimeters cubed, and 0.3 meters cubed would be 300,000 centimeters cubed. So either of those two answers are correct. They're both equivalent.